Ever felt ignored when filing a complaint about a defective product or poor service? You are not alone, but you have more power than you think. In this episode of Consumer Times, we dive deep into one of your most important consumer rights, the right to be heard. Discover how this fundamental right protects you when companies are legally required to listen, and most importantly, how to make sure your voice gets the attention it deserves. From social media strategies to regulatory complaints, we'll show you exactly how to turn your consumer frustration into real results. Namaskar and welcome to Consumer Times. The right to be heard stands as one of the most powerful yet underutilized consumer rights in today's marketplace. This fundamental principle ensures that consumers have legitimate channels to express their concerns, complaints, and feedback about products and services, and more importantly, that businesses and regulatory bodies must provide meaningful responses. Before we deep dive into the subject, please give your valuable comment, share this video to benefit others, and subscribe this video to motivate us. At its core, the right to be heard means companies cannot simply ignore your complaints or dismiss your concerns without proper consideration. When you purchase a defective product, experience poor service, or encounter misleading advertising, you have the legal right to voice these issues and receive appropriate attention. This isn't just about courtesy, it's about accountability in the consumer marketplace. This right manifests in several practical ways. Companies must maintain accessible customer service channels, whether through phone lines, email systems, or online complaint portals. They're required to acknowledge your complaints within reasonable time frames and provide substantive responses, not just automated form letters. When internal company channels fail, you can escalate to regulatory bodies like consumer protection agencies, better business bureaus, or industry-specific oversight organizations. The digital age has significantly amplified the right to be heard. Social media platforms have become powerful tools for consumers to voice concerns publicly, often prompting faster corporate responses than traditional channels. Online review systems, consumer forums, and complaint websites create permanent records of consumer experiences, forcing companies to address issues more transparently. However, exercising this right effectively requires strategy. Document everything, keep receipts, correspondence, and detailed records of your interactions with the company. Be specific about the problem and what resolution you're seeking. Escalate systematically, starting with customer service and moving up the corporate hierarchy if necessary. Know your regulatory options, including state attorney general offices and federal agencies relevant to your specific complaint. The right to be heard also extends to product safety concerns. When you report dangerous products or safety hazards, companies and regulatory agencies have heightened obligations to investigate and respond promptly. This collective consumer voice has led to countless product recalls, safety improvements, and policy changes that protect all consumers. Remember, your individual complaint might seem small, but it contributes to larger patterns that regulators monitor for systemic problems. Companies track complaint trends, and regulatory agencies use consumer feedback to identify emerging issues and enforcement priorities. By exercising your right to be heard, you're not just solving your own problem, you're helping protect other consumers and improving marketplace standards for everyone. When consumers exercise this right, it forces businesses to be more transparent and honest, creating a better marketplace for everyone. Remember, information is power, and it's your legal right to have it. Please give your valuable comment, share this video to benefit others, and subscribe this video to motivate us.